Anybody that's watching this that can make music and wants to make a brown song intro for our
Yeah, we need a brown intro.
email us
It's not
on
It's not copyrighted.
email us in the description, and we'll pay for it, but we just need somebody that'll do it properly, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Good. Okay, so I got a video talking about brown boys.
Not women today.
No, we're like, let's get off the women's bandwagon. We've been roasting on them too much here. We're talking about them too much.
A little bit.
Yeah, we don't need to give them that much attention.
No.
Little attention's okay. It goes to their ego.
Yeah.
Now we're at
Gets
the point.
to their head.
We hit 29,000 subscribers too.
Yeah.
So now we're at the point where we can't give one particular group attention.
We gotta balance it out a little bit.
Okay, so this video popped up on my For You page yesterday.
Okay.
Dear brown men, let me put it bluntly.
It's a negative one. Oh.
It's interesting.
Why do decent South Asian men never get what they deserve? I've said it once and I'll say it 1,000 times. We lived our entire lives on training wheels. Those model minority grades you got in school, the infantilizing treatment you got from your mothers, the praise your aunties and uncles blew your way every time you lived up to their expert on everything expectations. Believe me when I say, absolutely none of that means you're special. Because everything you accomplished in your life, your sister did the same with a fraction of the praise and a fraction of the privileges. The reason you can spend your 20s living at home, swiping away at your phone like a 12-year-old is because your mom still does your laundry and packs your lunch. And speaking of swiping, there's a reason why every single girl on that dating app swiped left on you. You can blame racism all you want, when the fact of the matter is...
So where is he going with this? Like, where is it? Like,
I don't know if you think... I don't know.
Brown guys are privileged?
I don't think so. I don't know if he's saying like these things to like put men down, the brown men down, or to be positive or to give them motivation.
No, it's
like the way he started this conversation is just
it sounds like he's putting them down though.
Yeah.
Like they have it too easy or something. But
Or
it's kind of true. Growing up as a brown kid, I mean, for me, it wasn't that way.
This is the third time I've heard that like brown men are like mama's boys.
Kind of weird. I mean, it's not bad to be a mama's boy, but you can't. But you can't be, like laundry thing's a little bit much.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like that video of that guy being fed by his mom in Pakistan or something. That's way too much. That's way too much.
Shottled way too much.
Yeah.
Okay, one sec.
The matter is, young brown men have been groomed to lack agency over their own lives. Every time I see my For You page nowadays, I see one of two things nowadays. Girls of all races narrating their horror stories of being around us in whatever context, or self-proclaimed alpha males and red pillars using us as punching bags as if we're the go-to beta males of society.
It's true.
Do you agree?
Yeah. What do you think?
I think so. Yeah.
Like they use Indian people as some type of benchmark?
Yeah, as a brown men, again, because in society, we like from red pillars views, right?
Yeah.
The competition is other brown men because look at the Western society. Like brown men here do pretty well for themselves, even if they're whatever, mama's boys or whatever.
So there's like a jealousy, you think?
I think so.
Oh.
There's definitely jealousy. Why do you think a lot of these racist incidents take place? Because of jealousy. I think.
Interesting.
Your thoughts?
Yeah, I kind of agree with you, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. I hate to say that. I usually disagree with you, but I agree with you there.
Yeah.
Now here's the million-dollar question. If you must be watching this right now, you must be thinking some permutation of, this isn't me. I'm not a stereotype. I was raised right by my brown family. What can I do about it? I'm glad you're thinking beyond stereotypes, because that's step one. Step two. Work on yourself in such a way that defies stereotypes and moves us all forward as a community. This could mean many things, such as learning how your mom cooks, how she spent years managing the personal finances, and don't be afraid to ask her what your dad was like when they met.
Hold on a sec. What's up with this guy's voice? It's a little off, isn't it? Sounds like a machine.
I don't know.
Anyways.
I don't know about that.
Voice sounds a little weird.
I think he's...
As if you don't think his voice sounds weird.
I think he's going through the...
puberty?
Yeah, I think so. He looks like a little kid, so I don't know. I could be wrong.
Well, he knows a lot for a 16-year-old or a 15-year-old.
He's speaking facts, though. right?
Yeah,
Like stereotypes. Again, that's how you're gonna move forward is from the stereotypes.
but our community generally, the men don't try to move past those stereotypes.
No.
They'll continue the drinking, they'll continue the drugs, they'll continue the just like things that come with brown guys, kind of,
Yeah.
like not kind of, again, changing that narrative. They don't do it. Right?
This could mean doing many things like that. You're an adult now. Your mom will understand. If you don't learn from the past, you're just going to be doomed to repeat it.
You can cook.
Yeah. Not a lot of desi food though.
Brown men don't usually cook.
Yeah, it's
Why is that?
something that could be better for sure. Why is that? I don't know, because our moms cooked for like the longest time.
Yeah.
I guess when you move out, you kind of learn how to cook on your own, but
Yeah.
it's not as my mom used to cook. Like it's not
It's
there.
not the same,
No,
no.
it's not there.
No.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I love to lie right now, but I can't
I can't cook.
at all.
No. I can cook. No, sorry.
Like desi food, you mean? Or
Yeah, I can't cook the seafood.
like, but like
I can put meals together.
Western food,
Yeah.
like eggs and stuff, you can cook.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I can put
We're not
meals
like,
together.
yeah, I can.
You're saying I can't make like a gourmet dish.
Yeah, I can do some stuff, but it's different from yeah.
I
Let's just leave it at that.
gotta take little cooking classes.
Yeah, we should take it.
Just like how our community has been doing so far. Clearly it's not working out, isn't it? Step 3. Build a life where you have agency. Living at home in your 20s isn't necessarily a bad thing. But living like you mentally never left high school even though you're in your 20s, that's a red flag bigger than the one on my Polish neighbor's lawn. This could mean find
We got that comment yesterday about dumb Pollock.
Huh.
That guy that commented.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. 20s, you should be living out. But I know in our culture we don't.
In our culture, you stay at home until you're really pretty much
No, okay.
going for school or you're getting married.
Yes, but then you don't still act like a kid.
No.
You take over the responsibilities of that household.
You grow up a little.
Yeah, you have to grow up a little. So
But I know tons of brown guys that just stay at home and they're just no motivation, no ambitions.
I know some that have gone to school, have gone to high school, have gone to university or college, right?
Yeah.
And still haven't grown up and they still live it from home. All they do is wake up, mom makes some protein, whatever.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
They'll take their Jeep, they'll take the
Wrangler.
Wrangler,
The wide wheels.
with the wide wheels somehow.
He's like, oh, I want that. So look at his face. He wants
They'll take that, they'll go wash it, then they'll go cruise around with their friends, they'll come home.
halfway
and that's
there
it.
already. You're halfway there already with the Cherokee. Oh, you're already there. You're the same.
It's
shit. Yeah.
It's a shit.
But hold on a second.
Huh.
That whole thing with one thing brown parents do though is they want you to stay at home. So that makes it easier. Like they don't want their kids to leave until they're married.
Mhm.
That's what they want. They don't believe in the whole go out on your own, live by yourself, grow that independence kind of thing. They want you to stay at home.
No.
But they make it so easy for you. Brown parents make it so easy for you to stay. And then on top of that, then the kids are like, well, this is so easy. There's nothing propelling me to get out of this. Unless they have a really bad relationship with their parents and they'll run away from their house or they'll try to get out of it,
Yeah.
But if the parents are supportive and they're paying for most of the things and cooking for you, doing their laundry for you, so then you're just so comfortable.
Yeah.
Human beings like to be comfortable, man. You're especially in the West, we're all about comfort.
Yeah.
And if half that stuff is done for you, your car insurance is paid for you, man, brown kids have it good, really good.
Yeah.
Aside from the negative hate that is out there right now on the being too strict and not being open enough and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
The other stuff, financially, how you're just so taken care of in most situations.
Yeah.
Not everyone, but I would say the vast majority, brown parents take care of you up until, they literally won't be able to.
But the expectation in that is also that the kids are gonna take care of the parents.
Yeah, then when the parents can't take care of themselves, the kids take care of you.
And you rightfully should, because your parents just raised you, right?
They did everything
For you. And
But culturally, it's not only in Punjabis or in Indians. It's in other cultures too. You take care of your parents because they did everything for you up until you're 40 sometimes, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. I can go back to my own, right? My own personal, like I had to leave because of military and it was all over, right?
But then you came back for your.
But I would come back. I would come back and take care of them at the same time, right? I'd help my brother out because he'd still be here, right? So like, I can see why. Like my dad's been working for the last 20 years. I don't think he has had a vacation.
But the work ethic of your dad's generation is totally different. Like we could never get there. I mean, I'm being honest. I couldn't do what my dad does or did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, guys, finish this.
Finding hobbies, volunteering in your community, going to the gym, and doing other things that help you network with others. And finally, all the other steps have gotten you to step 4. So this is arguably the most important. When you start dating or you get into a relationship, you need to protect her. You need to understand that your extended family will treat her as they treated you, if not worse, and you need to stand up for her. Because when you two are together, you best believe your parents will judge her views on parenting, your uncles will insult her looks, your aunties might even label her career as a hobby. Hell, your grandma might even judge her hair and her outfits for being quote-unquote too Bollywood. You need to realize that when you don't realize this level of abuse and you don't protect her from it, then she'll come to believe the old saying that, quote, the opposite of love isn't hate, it's indifference. We can take a note from country.
There's a little extreme on the abuse thing. I don't think it's abuse. People say stuff. Have a thicker skin. Get on with it. Fuck. I mean, that's a little bit too much, man. Abuse, like your parents will say this. Like, man, like people say stuff. Even when you get married into a different family.
Yeah.
Like, there's going to be white noise. Like, block it out. You're good with each other. Move on in that direction and shut up about the abuse.
Yeah.
That's just way too much. I mean, you can't be that weak. Come on. You can't be that weak.
Yeah,
you're gonna marry a girl. She has to have a certain level of strength.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Emotional strength, and she can't be that. Can't protect her from everything. It's not. No. It's not. It's not realistic. It's not.
Especially nowadays, like people that are like so sensitive about every little thing.
Like, there's lots of sensitive.
If it was like, even as a joke,
but
right?
If you're just talking brown kuriyan, brown girls, right now. The narrative is that don't take anything from anybody in a marriage, including your husband.
Yeah.
So there's no compromise, you know. And if you ask any old couple about how they made it to where they made it, the first thing they say is you have to compromise. Yeah. And people don't want to compromise right now. There's no compromise on anything. Yeah. It's like, no, that's my boundary. Yeah. And you can't. When somebody uses that word boundary, man, it is done. Stick a fork in it. You're out. Yeah. You're so done. Mac, this is news. Listen, this is like boundaries.
It's like, oh, she said that. That's it. Like I'm out. Like I'm leaving you. That's it.
There's no like flexibility. There's no, like it's not like you can bend. You just have to break. Yeah. You know what I mean? Bend, don't break.
Okay.
From country music because Lee Bryce said it best. Be her best friend. Tell your family the truth. Overuse I love you. Love like crazy. Because that woman you share a home and a heart with will always matter more than the cousins who send you a WhatsApp on your birthday.
This guy's voice is really tripping me out, man.
I don't even get a cousin. Like my cousins don't mess with shit like that.
I think his views are a little extreme. It's not that. Yeah. It's not that crazy. Like he's just pump the brakes a little bit. Wonder what kind of relationship he's been in.
No, but the only people's like in a marriage, right? The only people's values or criticism that you should be even thinking about is just your parents and her parents.
That's it, man.
Doesn't matter your siblings. Doesn't matter. Like again,
forget it.
Yeah, cousins. Those people are irrelevant, bro.
It's just noise.
They're just there because they just want to see all the drama from your life. Yeah. That's it, right? So.
And that's okay.
Your extended family doesn't count. Never allow your extended family to put salt on the burns. You know, like the wounds.
They
love the drama, bro.
Love the drama.
They love the drama. That's why guys' side of the families never get along with, men's side of the families never get along with their own families, right?
Yeah.
Like there's always something.
Yeah.
That's why everybody loves the Nande side of the family.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's weird.
I think it's opposite for me, but anyways.
Really?
I don't know.
The drama's there, bro.
Conversation.
Also, when you become that gentleman who treats your woman like a queen, you're not just standing up for her.
Okay, forget it. treats your woman like a. What about the guy? What is he supposed to do?
Listen, this number step 4 has been going on.
Yeah, that's why he's just shut up.
Yeah,
He started off great. He just he's nose dived into earth. He's done.
I think he just okay. Again, it's
No,
the Bollywood. It's the Bollywood thing where it's just like you fall in love,
treat
you
her
treat her like a queen. Yes, we all.
Oh,
Everybody should be there.
Expectations, man.
That should happen. You should treat her like a queen, but you don't need to hamp on it over and over again.
Yeah, no.
That story's been told and it's left, and that's it.
Isn't that what simps do? No, simps. Okay, that's a different video.
You can't be okay.
Don't be simpy.
Yeah, don't be too simple. It's
Yeah.
like a little too
That's
much.
too much. Okay, let's finish this.
Community. South Asian American men in our generation, you need to realize that what you have is a privilege in two ways. Not only are you the first in your entire family to go to your dream school, to date, to explore career choices, what's special about this country is that we get an opportunity to find ourselves. As cliche as it sounds, what I've personally learned is what's special about America is that when you need a second chance, or even when you're like me and you need a possible 18th or 19th chance,
God,
there's
his voice
always
is-
a way
Do
to
you
find
think his
success
voice
in
is
the
off?
US of A.
It is.
The second privilege is our lives are chances in and of themselves to break stereotypes. So when you have the chance to sit across from a woman whose life tells the exact same story yours does, why would you want to come off looking like a relic of the past when she's not only looking for her own future, but the future of the Desi community? So when you swipe right, when you sit across from her at the table, always remember, if one day you want to share a home and a heart with somebody, you need respect, first and foremost, from yourself. That girl in front of you did things no one in her family ever did just to be where she's at. Now, things might not work out between the two of you, but hey, even Jackie Robinson struck out sometimes. You're starting something new as well. So make your corrections. And
Yeah, like she did something that nobody else did in her life. Like, okay, easy there, buddy. Sir, other girls have done stuff in their lives. It's not. What are you gonna do? What?
Yeah, like I'm reading some of these comments and
Okay.
I'm just like I'm a little confused. Okay, why does everything come why does everything come
There's
to
way too much stuff on the guys. Way too much stuff on love.
Yeah, like I don't. He made really great points.
A couple of
Like, he
points, but-
started very well.
Yeah.
He was. I thought he was gonna have like a serious conversation.
No.
It ended up being for something about relationships. Again, we've noticed that it's a trend on our channel right now too. Is because if we talk about relationships, our videos do well. So like,
And I'm so done with the South Asian thing. Just call it Indians.
yeah,
Taking back the word Indian. No more South Asian.
yeah. You don't want to say that.
I hate
right?
South Asian. What the hell is that?
Okay,
Stop calling us South Asian. When the fuck did that start?
I don't know.
This year. Started.
Well, they wanted to include all the other.
What other? The Indian. Even people in South India are Indian.
No, I think
North Indian, South Indians.
So when we say South Asian, right? We're including.
I'm not talking about Filipinos.
Filipinos.
No, I'm not talking about. We're talking about. Huh? Yeah, that's Indian. Just say Indian. Sorry. Oh, this is bad. When we say Indian, we mean like, Pakistanis too. And
Yeah, you know who's gonna have a field day with this?
you think Pakistanis want to be called South Asians? They're not even South. They're more North. Let's just call it North Asians. Why did it, like, if you look at geographically where India is, let's just
No, we'll do it in another.
hold on, but how is that South Asia? Like Asia, South, like, come on, that's nonsense. Like Malaysia would be South Asia.
Okay.
Philippines would be South Asia. As you can tell, yeah, we're like this way. We're higher up. We should be North Asians. We're changing it.
I'm tired of it.
We're changing it. We're saying North Asians. I'm so sick of South Asians. South Asians make me feel like we're from like Maldives. That's what I think. When I think South Asians, I think like Tamil Nadu and like Maldives, like that, like there, like down there somewhere.
Hey, I wouldn't mind being from Maldives.
Yeah. Anyways,
Like-
videos that. Subscribe, like, hit it, smash it.
We'll see you in the next one. Peace.